takes more than just ambition to fly. You've got what it takes. You've surprised me, Birdie. Self will be waiting for you inside. So it seems. You're climbing up, Birdie. Even I didn't, but I trust Self. If the crows... We call it the Morrigan's Hollow, our dwelling in Kunot. The passage only opens for those who... You'll be able to stock up on supplies, rest. That doesn't happen. Crow sigils know their owner. Nothing that can help you. You managed well with me. Perhaps you'll... I have no tales to... I'm absolutely uninteresting. Alright, enough chat. From what I hear, there's some plan... Brig a wing and take...
There you are, my little hatchling. I hear you've been working. I had a good feeling about you. Why not? If a name defines us, then I am all I need to be. No. No. Eager, aren't you? Just don't let that eagerness turn into... I do have another task. I know you can. You've shown that you're ruthless, driven. It would insult both you and Morrigan to keep treating you like... No, it's time you took flight. First, from now on, you answer only to me and the other crow. Any hatchlings we send your way are yours to command. As for your tasks, the rest, it is. I'm glad you understand. Your next assignment is of utmost importance to... That includes you now. So, a while ago, we lost contact with one of the seers. What makes... I doubt he's still alive. So I need... And of course... A severed head. In a way, according to the seers, it belonged to one of the Morrigans. When the vessel's purpose was fulfilled, Morrigan command... Now you see why it... You'd have to ask the seers about that, but who knows? Morrigan willing, you may... See that you do. Oh, and if he really is dead, his corpse will probably be guarded by a... But I'm confident you'll manage. The clerics of Morrigan. They are the most devoted among the without the seers, we'd be nothing more. That's not who the children are.
looking for shelter, traveler. You're welcome to join us. No, not every Dal Reader you meet outside the Fall. They've always kept peace with the people of Kurnacht. But with those Camelot dogs milling about, it's not as safe here. Oh, and you've met all of us, have you? They're a friendly Dal Reader, just like they're a non-reader who aren't so, or so I hope. I invited you to our fire, not into our business. He did? About what? And how's that old dog doing? I don't. It's not the Stone Warden's place to meddle in other... By the anvil, where else? Making Weirdstone sing the lost songs of Avalon. We're here to guard a craft that's slipping closer to... No human ambition is worth losing. You? Did he get hit in the head with his own hammer? He'd be the last one, unless you've impressed him somehow. Sir. Now that is impressive. That sneak... Fine, I'll give you a recommendation. Just because you can sing to Weirdstone doesn't mean you deserve... It'd pain me greatly to lose someone of your talent. But I will if... There was a swine pup trailing after us, whining that he wanted to join in. Kid couldn't even lift a hammer or a pickaxe. But the whelp was stubborn and an idiot. He wandered into one of the half-collapsed tunnels. We thought about it, but the risk was too great. With Camelot besides, but instead of listening to us, the pup thought he had... Thank you. You might not...
There's no need for violence.
Watch your backs. This. You fight like a milkmaid. Say your prayers. Say your prayers. Or you'll have your head on a pike. I'll teach you to respect me. You fight like a milkmaid. Watch your backs. Shut Say your prayers. You'll be fertilizing the soil. Say your prayers. Say your prayers. Beg for mercy. I'll teach you to respect me. Fight like a milkmaid. I'm not scared of you. Beg for mercy. I'll teach you to respect me. I'll teach you to respect me. Show yourself. Say We'll have your head on a pike. That's the cue to respect me.
someone hear me? That's me, or I... Please help me. Wait, they say you must leave. That I belong... It might be. I'd known it would end up like this, I never would have. No, neither the Stone Wardens nor. I wasn't a skilled enough hunter to stay with my tribe, and not a good. There's nothing left for me. And if I'm. Freedom, huh? We're used to knowing what to do. Don't answer that. I'm just talking to. Thanks again.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
always good to see you.
There's no need for violence.
Spare a coin for the hungry. Spare a coin for the hungry.
Back to your hovel, coward! My arm has never failed me. Tis just a flesh wound. You'll pay for that insult.
that place was cursed. Mother, have mercy on those poor souls. I see he's not with you. Did you manage to knock some sense into him? As all men should. Though I'm not sure how that'll work out for him. Kid has a knack for biting, but his future's not his to worry about now. To start your path in our brotherhood, you'll need a talisman sung from Weirdstone. We carry it from the moment we join, and it's our only companion when we fall in. I'm sorry, but that's knowledge I can't share. One that will allow me to see if Oogway was right to send you my way. Here, follow this design. Shoddy work would be an
Kavor's got two. Here, have some stew. Aye, it's brotherhood, not charity. We look after our own. Name's Heiko, Stonework. I keep this sorry lot from. Before you ask how come I'm from Thud, since most stone. Aye, they do. But me and my Ulfur brother, singing weird steel. That's the highest honor there is. I don't talk about that too much though. Kavor and the others. Aye, you wouldn't guess it, but the big lump's a hopeless. Soon as he met that good thing Halvor, they're a good pair. And then, if you're up for it, I've been thinking. You any good at baking? With cooking, you need taste buds and a base. It's closer to alchemy, really. Cooking and baking are noble crafts, but alchemy, that's a different beast. And the forge, good thing to. Aye, a man can have a try forging with. Aye, I'm getting there. See, why not try? Maybe if we spring. But I need someone to gather a few things. Ether bloom, a handful of ethereal. Ah, so you know it. Yes, stronger. The icing. Perfect. Now, do you have them? Then why? All right.
careful with that.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
anything.
Back to your hovel, coward! Back to your hovel, coward!
If it's important, do you have them? Ah, perfect. And done. They smell amazing. Let me know what you think. Until next.
All right then. So, hello there. We all belong to... Aye, he always struck first and asked. Our commander Darvan never supported the rebellion. Yes, I don't know why Ugwe left. Old watchtower. Used to be empty. An ogre. Big. Loud. And I mean that literally. Saw him from a distance if I were you. No trouble. No point risking your... It will drop.
Busy? Whew. I really need to... Still not... No, not entirely. And sharing what you make. That's the spirit of bake, like I said. Baking, and now...
be damned. Next time I see Ugwe, I might even hold up. Sending you here was a rare gift from him. He knows how grateful I am for every new pair of hands. Take the talisman to Darvan at the Ulfer tribe. He'll know I sent you. But, well, even if Darvan sees your skill, you're still not Dalrida. We've never taken an book for what it's worth. I'd gladly call my... Good. And maybe may Mother guide you.
I'll strike you down. I will be your dower. Fall to my sword. No, you'll regret this. I've taken down bigger foes.
Nice to see. Good day.
Have some spare food or coin?
Haven't seen your face around here before. I'd rather not have to put your name on the... No, that'd be Sheena. I keep this camp running and make sure everyone's pulling their weight. Idle hand. Trouble is, we've got more work than men. So if you're looking to... I can't spare any soldiers to deal with things outside of Kunacht. I handle what makes soldiers fight. Sheena handle... You want glory and gold? See me. Legate Denham is in charge here. Sometimes I wonder if he upset someone higher up. Lord Yvain's acting like a maiden on her wedding night. The Red Priests are throwing their weight around. I have no idea how the Legate puts up with it all. But, well, at least he's... I'm Immunis Askell. If you're here for war stories, forget it. I've no time to... Most of the fighting's behind me now. I've traded my sword for... Once we're done here, maybe I'll finally retire. Then I'll have all... Yes? Well, I'll be damned. Nevera, known as the Chill Heart. She earned that nickname because her blades... It certainly leaves marks like frostbite. Nevera is said to be a Dalreator from the Forlorn Swords. They say she was too cruel even for her own tribe and was exiled. But she won't be causing trouble. Sir Renard. What a shame. Don't get me wrong. It's good that he's dead. He loved dueling so much that he started... He must have been a tough opponent. Hey, care to humor... That's the spirit.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that!
Damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. I used to be a force to be reckoned with. Don't you dare patronize me! I know, but I'll tell you this. I'm not ready to go down without exercise. I don't have time for that. I'll be in the Grail. Exactly. You're quick. I need one of those. If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalreator tribes. Trust me. Good. You'll be paid.
I'll await.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Got money? I've... So he's just old. But science? Science has solutions. This... Side effects? Sure, there might be some. But what's... Here, take this recipe. But
You doing okay? Hello. Leaving already?
Oh, forgive the mess. I didn't really have much choice about where to set. Well, it looks like the tavern is closed until further notice. Oh, of course, my apologies. I'm Imran. My thoughts tend to drift far. I'm a scholar of sorts, though not the kind that hides behind walls of parchment. My calling is to seek out traces of what was lost. And yes, I'm a Pict. Not many of us wandered. Staying in one place isn't exactly in my nature. So I travel, I learn. If you're asking out of politeness, let's just leave it. Trust me, I could talk the high. Wow! Thanks to Varel's journal. Well, once a book. Now it's just a pile of loose paper. They're the writings of a Dalariata scribe from nearly sick. But what's even more? This man describes encounters with people who knew nothing of. Do you understand what that? Ah, I'll tell you. It's so exciting. I suspect Avalon may have already been inhabited by a race similar to us, long before our arrival. I've traveled across much of the island, and I've come across some mentions of the people of Farpoint, a place far in the northernmost reaches of Avalon. Few have ever ventured there. Perhaps the weirdness started to gather and ruin their crops, or made hunting, or maybe it was some sort of conflict that forced them to seek a new place. It's hard to say with the scraps of information. And so, my friend, here we are, staring down the question, or rather many Picts I've known have prolonged contact with the weirdness. I thought it was just them, a bunch of lunatics. And what if it was the first men who knew how to live alone? And think about it. If we could uncover how they did it, But now, I'm trying to pull together more valuable information from these writings. I won't uncover. I got injured on my way to Oh, don't worry about that. I have to give myself some time. I'll be as fit as a fit. The Grotto of First Men. That tribal scribe. And I'm assuming I'd love to go there myself, but this is a... So, if you're... Truly excellent. Return swiftly and more... The place seems to attract trouble. Not a good place, then. And I haven't even been here that long. Of all the misfortunes these poor people have faced, the Red Death, troubling as it, but the weirdness. Ah, shoot. If the men here goes out... I heard she was a Dalariata who runs a bookshop. I thought I'd find someone overly... And I admire her work that she even... Sometimes, it feels like people have lost all interest in discovery. I'll get back.
I swear if I... What? Aye, something happened. Some blighter broke in and stole every... Not a loose page left. Aye, one of the soldiers. He threw a fit a few... There's no chance I'd ever allow... Aye, 'cause Denholm's got nothing better to do than go around asking his men if they... I'd be laughed. Can't say I wouldn't be grateful. So if you do find him, well, welcome to Varel's bookshop. Before you ask, no. Let me guess. Your friend's a Camlosian who's heard the Berserker potion can make a man... Hate to break it to you, but that's no how it works. Our strength comes... Besides, it's a tribe secret. Camlosians and their love for shortcuts, but fine, have it your way. If you're here, it's harmless. My father used to say true strength lies. Good luck convincing him it's the real...
Nice to see you.
A little jumpy, aren't we?
Hello there, strange look. A reputation? Me? Oi, wait a moment. You think I stole those books? I was saving up for the new volume. Now it's... I dunno. But there's this red priest hanging around who loves scare... And you know what's worse? That damn priest saying Liliana's, inspiring moment. He told me I'd grow hair on the inside of my Is that even a thing? Damn. Oh, he's probably at the Red Church headquarters. Just be creepy. Catch you later, yeah?
Always a pleasure to see you.
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we... Yes? What reason do you have to... I know which sinner you speak of. I also know he because I know all too well what they... as I know what that man intended to do. Of course. About what shatters a Said the man of little faith, we are the sanctified martyrs. Through Why do you disturb? And I don't appreciate. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. blood we strive for purity. Through purity, we serve the people. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Why do you disturb? Yes, I stole those. Yes, I stole those. What did I plan? To burn them, of course. That is what Miss... I must refuse you. We will not return these books, and through me, the Church will decide their fate. They... yes, you heard correctly. Do you think I don't know? I acknowledge that sin is a natural part of the soul, yet equally chasteness does not come easily. But that is why it is a virtue. Granting oneself... Have you read A Sermon on the Paths of Discipline by Brother Flamen? Hands that stray toward idle pleasures. So, what is someone like you, especially since it's written that, know this, of course it serves a purpose, a vain and impure one. Such meanwhile, to be, how can a man be ready to protect it? Just to remind you, a blind man cannot fulfill his service either to his... I see you didn't stop your reading of Flamen at A Sermon on the Paths of Discipline. What ultimately guides the same sermon says, remember therefore, woe then, to the heart. I fear that sometimes this tone is necessary. Avoiding an admission of guilt does not mean avoiding punishment. Your words, however. And there it is, the image stripping pure. You kill holiness, and then... What? How can you even speak like that? How can you place the prophet's name in the... I'll pretend I didn't. This is not about control, my child. Would it not be better if each of us were ready? That is precisely why we must maintain pure... As Brother Flamen says, treat your body like a sacred place. That is, of course, an astute observation. And proof that, however, I am full of faith that I have been placed on this. Still, one could also view... So, dear stranger, where did I... What about my role in all of this? Everything is tied to faith. Separating enough. I see you've tried. The books will burn. Accept my...
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Welcome back. Damned red priests. You'd think they don't have to like it. But well, one more thing. I need to ask you for something. It's serious. There's a stone tablet in Lord Devane's manor. A Delrida relic. The tablet was made by the Theud tribe and given to House. It's cursed, I suppose. Look, I'm no Theud. The thicker the weirdness, the worse they get. And, well, we all know what happened to Lady... Aye, but I didn't. No until the Stonemore. I own a bookshop. I don't exact... Maybe it should. But it's also history. A piece of Delrida. Still, if it comes down to it, if it's a choice... Ask any wolf. They'll also call... But while I don't put... No everybody gets an open door invitation. It's not like I haven't tried. He set a price so high, I'd have to sell my bookshop and still come. Said I need to learn how to haggle. You know, I was just going to ask you to talk to Anselm for me. Just try...
Nice to see you.
Don't force me to take this further.
Just keep your head down. You return. I hope it's with some... Are you now? My, have the paraphernalia of the Dalriata sudden... I told Vrel the price, 2,000, and that's fine. Oh, please. That tablet has been here for ages, and only now it's cursed. What happened to Lady Maeve was tragic, of course, but I highly doubt it had anything to do for someone supposedly well... Who do you think I am? I'm not sure why you feel the need to... I'm just indulged, but fine. Good to see. Truly. Well, still, she came here and demanded we hand over part of our treasury. Just take the tablet, do whatever you wish.
I've got my eye on you.
Have some spare food or coin?
Before you ask, no. Aye, it would be. Delrida know how he works. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you not to part with it just yet. But it's... And you're very strong. Here's the reward I promised.
A gift? Ah, I see. And you lug that thing all the way. Now, let's take a look. This is why I don't trust magic. The simplest. Aye. And I'd say because of cracks between people, too. Then again, maybe not. Ah, but you're not here to listen to a blacksmith getting maudlin. Here.
You're going to feel better soon. Do you need something? Are you in pain? Weakness from age. I'm afraid this herbal brew strengthens the body and clears the mind. If your friend... Here, take... Well, actually, the hospital is run by Camelot, but the healer from Camelot is dead. So, Camelot treats this place like a field hospital. The legate says Camelot simply can't spare anyone else, and yet, his soldiers are the ones who are supposed to get priority. It is. It really is. The hospital's bad, but I can't make medicine with eggs and chicks. Some days, I dream that someone will swoop still. Oh, she thinks I have everything well in hand. As if she doesn't know I'm not even a priestess. The only training I've had is what she's given, truth be told. I'm a bit worried about her. Even when... There is a patient who won't... Most of what ails him is just old age. Lately, he won't let me touch him. Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. All of Connacht knows that I was marked by the weird. They believe I bring bad luck. When Neonte took me in, that weirdness or not, at least they have a healer. But I'm afraid... You can try, if you just... Please. doing okay?
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Ah, here's our... You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of them, and you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly... Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around. But you should be thankful to them. That's the assumption I dis... You can go tell Murig that your presence... And if he doesn't listen... Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents, Avalon's population has significant... Only Camelot possesses... If they remain here, they will die. Either from the weirdness... You must know that I didn't come. Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us. Perhaps we will invade Tuathon, like in the glorious old days? I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as all scattering our people. Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, that's why I'm forced to work with Murig, but I'm no fool. I know that what happened, he'll try to find a way to So, if you ever find out, I'll await your...